and of that paisley and the rose gold. So just kind of keep that in mind. Well, we are moving along, and this was a late breaking program adjustment. So thanks to all of my buddies for coming in for me on a Friday night, interrupting all of their frolicking. And they're all helping me out, which I appreciate. Actually, Helen Keeney is coming up next hour. She's got a great birthday show. I actually heard a rumor that she has a scale that talks to you. Now, I don't know if it judges you silently or if it scolds you via verbally. I'm gonna watch to find out. That's all I know. Because if my scale starts scolding me, I might scold it back. I might sass it. But in the meantime, no sass and Aaron Berger. You look so cute.
Oh, you're sweet.
You do.
We're both kind of in green tonight.
I know,
I don't know how
I like that.
Kind of, you know, when you just kind of get dressed last minute and come in for a show, you can look a little fresher.
You know, I
it's not my 8th show in a row. Well, and I basically brought you a Black Friday computer.
When you were texting me earlier, I'm like, are you kidding? Because I really did. I thought, is this supposed to be airing right now?
Did you see what the total value of just the software and services are? $492. So almost $100 more than the computer, right? Just on the extras that were, you guys are gonna love this. This is a really fun computer.
This is crazy. Okay. And on top of that, it's not only the brand name of Aaron Berger, but it is also HP, America's sweetheart brand, #1 name when it comes to laptops. It is, of course, Intel inside. Yeah. Holy smoke, look at that memory for that price.
It's huge. It is one of the largest memories, you know, with the exception of one computer, it is the largest memory we've ever done. You've got our exclusive
I know, I'm gonna show you this. So this is, we are calling it Merlot. I'm gonna tilt it this way. And
love it.
Jeff, is that color, is that popping the way it does here in person? But that is drop dead gorgeous, isn't it? So that is exclusive to us. Then he's like, it's not bad.
You know what I always do? This is what I always do. I always think that helps.
You are smarter than the average bear.
You know, I sell computers.
It's not your first rodeo, exactly.
Don't you think that's a little bit more what it looks like?
For sure, thank you.
Pull it back a little bit.
So this is our exclusive Burgundy Merlot. We also have in front, now silver is always an easy choice because it's kind of that luxury automobile.
I love it. And the gold too.
I love the gold, I'm not gonna lie. I love that gold. And then blue is actually the most limited with only 400 to go around. Bonuses, extras, and freebies are almost $200 more than the price of admission, which is crazy. It is free shipping, and here's something else that seems like a Black Friday deal, even though we're closing birthday month. We've got the last couple days of birthday. $66 and change is actually something that we wouldn't even do if it were a today's special. And candidly, if we had more of these, this probably would have been a today's special. I mean, because normally something like this, we could sell laptops, especially with a terabyte hard drive and 4 gigs of RAM, and you know,
Windows 10
and almost $500 worth of bonuses all day long and twice on Friday. But the fact that we're doing it right here and right now, I know it was a late breaking surprise. Ask about a Protection Plus plan. We would love to help all of you out. That's what we call the mulligan. I'm a walking mulligan.
We share that.
I really am. I need to live in a bubble. But we've got that Protection Plus plan available. Aaron, there's so much stuff going on here. Where would you like to begin?
How about just a little bit of a tour? I mean, so if you're thinking of back to school, if you're thinking of yourself, if you're thinking for work, do you know this computer weighs 4.5 pounds? So this is a true thin and light. It's the #1 selling screen size in America. The 15-inch screen. It's the Goldilocks size, not too big, certainly not too small. It's the size that most people enjoy the most. High definition, beautiful screen. Almost no one expect with this screen and this size, and again, I'm just double checking. We got $492 in additional software and services that we're including, which is just almost unheard of. We'll go through those in a few minutes. Full optical drive, less than 1/3 of computers in the US have an optical drive at all, new computers.
Do you know what is so funny? I just picked it up and I just...
In a 4.5 pound computer, you wouldn't expect.
Was in there.
Do you know what the battery life is?
What?
Up to 10 hours and 15 minutes. I've never done a full computer. And what I mean by full computer, I mean full Intel, you know, Intel, bum, 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 the #1 processor company in the world. Full Windows 10, of course, full
I don't think most of our
HP.
tablets have 10-hour batteries.
Oh my gosh, no. No, they have usually 6 to 8 hours. Yeah, and if they have a keyboard, you know, closer to 6 than to 8, typically. This is not just full keyboard.
Remember that Protection Plus plan?
I do that. You know, nobody around here even gasps when I do that anymore because I spin these computers around like they're a basketball on my finger, and I do it every time. Look at a full numeric keypad as well. That's another, particularly when it's not a 17-inch screen, to have the full numeric keypad. It's a huge upgrade. High definition, look at this. High definition, that's an HD, what's called True Vision memory cam. Ooh, Can I just point something out for a minute too, which is so cool? I just want to point out, we're live streaming HSN.
Oh, yes.
So we're here, let me just, I think that was me dropping it again. We are live streaming HSN. So it's not like I don't have anything going on this computer. Let me ask you, if you have a computer or a tablet, whether it's a laptop or a desktop or whatever, when you stream, do you see a lot of buffering? You know, do you see a lot of waiting? This is instant. This is right away. You know, and I can pull up like my Windows 10 start, which I'm going to get into in a minute. Doesn't slow anything down, doesn't stop anything. Fast startup time on this as well. And all of that, normally with this weight and all that, you're normally not going to get what I would call the full daddy hard drive with a 1,000 gigabyte hard drive, a full terabyte hard drive. Do you realize this computer, which weighs 4.5 pounds, stores over 250 hours of high definition video, about 1,000 hours of standard, 320,000 photos, or about 16,000 hours of music, which is about 120,000 songs.
Okay, all
crazy,
in
right?
A package for less than $400.
Yeah.
So if you weren't looking at your television, if you were just looking to the specs that Aaron just took you on a tour of, if I was playing that little Price is Right game in my brain, I'd be like, oh, it's a $699 laptop. I would just assume. That's kind of what I'd say in my mind, especially when you hear us say, basically, or almost $500 worth of bonuses. The big thing for me, though, boy, are we making dreams come true tonight, because back to school is right around the corner. Here in Florida, it's here. The kids are going back to school in a little over a week, basically 2 weeks. Where I'm from in Minnesota, it's a little bit further out, but the reality is, for moms and dads across America, I think we all argue and stress over, I know the kids need it, I know I need it, but budgets are what they are. Yeah. And sometimes we afford what we got just based on what the pocketbook will bear. Well, boy, oh boy, mom is happy, everybody's happy with this one. Because you look no further. This is back to school. This is that second computer. We're upgrading you in a major, major way. Even if you were just getting it for that built-in CD-ROM, I really did, when I picked it up, I thought, oh, well, this one doesn't have the CD-ROM. I just assumed it didn't because it's so lightweight. I
Burns video, Burns music.
That's what's crazy, because one thing I will tell you, will you find other laptops in this price point? Of course you will. And most certainly you will find them, especially around the Black Friday. But you always have to read the fine print. They always want to sell you an external hard drive. Absolutely. They always want to sell you an external CD-ROM. That is, generally speaking, what happens in this price point, because once more, you will find laptops in the $399 region. You absolutely will. But when you read the fine print, CD-ROM sold separately, or they recommend the external hard drive, or they don't include any software. I mean, you go down the list. And then one final thing I'll say about that, if you are new to HSN, because we have so many people who are joining us on a minute-by-minute basis, please take a moment to join us. Of course, Aaron and I would love to say hi to you with this late-breaking programming adjustment. My friends were so kind to come in so we could share some electronics with you. But we do something called FlexPay, which we are mindful of your budget. And now you can get the computer that you can afford. That's $66 FlexPay, which is valid for anyone watching this show. We take all major credit cards. I actually use my debit card when I do FlexPay, as an aside. So if that helps you out, that's fantastic as well. We pay to send it to you. We do not hold the computer hostage, so once you've made that first payment of $66, you can use this for a full month before we bill your credit card for that second installment. And if for whatever reason you decide that it's not your cup of tea, you could actually put that return label on, zip it back to us, and we would refund your purchase price. So just keep that in mind. It is an umbrella of support, an umbrella of security, and a price and a flex pay that is really, really hard to pass up. But we will not see this around for very long. Aaron was kind of come in for me because we would have loved to offer this as a today's special. We just didn't have enough to do that. If you want, I'm sorry, Adam, you said that Burgundy Merlot is the most limited. Okay, so that is our most limited.
Brand new one.
And then, of course, the blue. So the blue and the burgundy. The blue and the burgundy will be the first ones to go. So 621-697. Protection Plus is available. We also also have VIP financing. And then one final thing, though, I really, especially because you're saving so much money on this, even if you're just looking at this as an internet computer for the kids, get our Viper. Are we still running that deal?
Yeah, for birthday month only. So
I was going to make you speak to the offer.
8
I thought
licenses.
Okay.
I know, because that price, usually it's a little over $10 per license.